Nigeria, with a population of about 173.6 million people, generates less than 4,000 megawatts of electricity, which translates to a per capita of 1.26 kilowatts. With the provisions of this level of megawatts by the federal government, it is worrisome that the country still faces an epileptic power supply, which has led to many businesses folding up in the country. Today, it is residents of Aburi Fesowakwa community movement who have staged a protest to stop the continued degeneration of power supply in their area. They claim that the Ikeja Electricity Distribution Company, Ikedisco, has plunged the community into persistent power outage.
We don't want people to pay NEPA bill henceforth until our step down is installed. Without that, no payment. We have been in this mess for over 8 years. We are tired. All the inhabitants of Aburu Fesowakwa community come together to fight this cause. It's a saga. We are using 1 day on, 1 day off. We are tired. Last month, we used 3 days in a month. They are breaking 10,000, 20,000. They are giving us estimated bill. We are tired.
This PSCN, this Ikeja District Company, was built by taxpayers' money. It's not just big business money. So if you are taxing everybody to build this infrastructure, why do you guarantee light for a few? Why the vast majority languish in darkness? What is good for the goose is good for the gander. We also want light for the poor people who live in the community, including the peasants, including the traders, including Okada riders. Everybody deserves light.
Superscreen visited Ikedisco to confirm their claim. However, our efforts yielded no result. As the country awaits the transition of power between the outgoing president, Goodluck Jonathan, and the president-elect, General Muhammadu Buhari, on May the 29th, these protesters prefer solutions on how to make electricity stable in their community and the country at large.
Privatization has failed, and we need to look at other options. And the option we are proposing is that sector should be publicly owned. It should be nationalized, but not on the basis upon which it was nationalized in the past. What ran down NEPA was nepotism, cronyism. The fact that the board of directors of NEPA and other principal officers of NEPA were appointed instead of being elected. What that meant was that only those who are not capable, who didn't have merit to lead a public institution were those who were getting to the board of directorship of NEPA, and that was also what collapsed the water sector and all other sectors like that.
The privatization is not working anymore. Let the government take back NEPA. Then let them have a proper monitoring of that sector. So then I believe if that is done, something good is going to come out of it.
Meters should be allocated, prepaid meters, to everybody that needs it. All those that are using analog meters, we are saying that the Ikeja officials, Ikeja DC officials, must, as a matter of priority, must read all meters so that they can be able to ascertain the consumption of every resident before they issue bills, which is not the case as we speak.
With these suggestions and other alike in the past, expectations are high that the incoming administration will be able to rescue Nigerians from poor electricity supply, such that the nation's power sector will be able to compete with its counterparts across the world. Adedayo Folorunso, Superscreen News.